Welcome back to Kung Fu Maintenance. Got a quick one for you on how to fix a wobbling toilet. There's lots of reasons a toilet can wobble. I'll try to go into a few of them. Sometimes you can have a loose bolt or something, but if it's not that, and if you need to go a little bit deeper, if it is a loose bolt, just avoid over tightening and alternate sides. You don't want to crack the porcelain. What works really well for fixing wobbly toilets is these toilet wedges. They are very helpful. It's very easy. Again, there's a lot of reasons a toilet can wobble. One of them is if you have uneven flooring. It's very common with wood flooring. This particular flooring is actually concrete. When you put the wedge in, you want to be careful not to hit the porcelain, obviously. It's a good idea to use a rubber mallet if you have one, or use something else to kind of tap it in. You want to obviously avoid hitting the porcelain. As this one, the first one didn't do it. I needed one on each side, and that was enough to do it. But another reason a toilet can wobble is sometimes the toilet strain is extended up after layers of vinyl have been put on. Should only be 2 or 3 layers of vinyl ever put on, but I've seen situations where they put 7 layers of vinyl, and then someone has replaced the toilet because of a leak, and they've extended the toilet drain up too high. Anyway, those are different reasons a toilet can leak. You can have flooring damage, which can cause a toilet to wobble. But anyway, the toilet wedges is a nice, quick, fast, and easy fix. And it can be followed up with caulking. There's a little bit of a debate whether caulking around the base of a toilet is a good idea. Most places like to have a caulking on the base of the toilet, but some people like the idea of being able to see if there was a leak. If it ever leaked, then it could show up right away. And that can have some advantages, especially in situations where you have a wood subfloor. Concrete subfloor can take a bit more abuse, but wood subfloors, especially like mobile homes, if they're particle board, it doesn't take much water before some significant damage is done, and then it's a big job to replace the subfloor. But anyway, toilet wedges can keep the toilet from rocking if you have uneven flooring, and again, it's a nice, fast, quick, easy fix. And the wedge is of course tapered, so if you only needed a smaller height to fill in the gap, you can trim it off to fit and insert it as far as it needs to go, and then you'll be able to cover it with the caulking. And it's nice if you can catch it in time before it does cause a leak, because the wax ring, if it gets moved around a bunch of times and continues to wobble, it can actually leak. So the fixing the wobble can prevent leaks and or various other catastrophes. I'll leave that to your imagination.
Toilet wedges.
Oftentimes you'll need to loosen and or tighten the bolts down when done. If you do, you just want to alternate sides, and you want to very much avoid over tightening, as the toilet's porcelain. Porcelain can crack easily, so it just finger tighten, on each side. And just alternate each side so that the toilet sits nice and level. And of course, every situation is just slightly different, so picking that point where you're having a low spot that the toilet is dipping to or leaning to when it's sat on, that's going to be where to put your wedge accordingly. It's a little bit of a judgment call, a little bit of figuring out, maybe trial and error, but mostly just figuring the best spot to stop it from rocking.